name is Ambika Gupta and I'm a wedding designer at the AQ project, and I'm here with Miss Malini to talk about to-dos before you say I do. Things to keep in mind while approaching your wedding planner is to first talk to them about your expectations of the wedding. What kind of wedding do you want? Do you want a destination wedding? Do you want a local wedding? How many people are you calling based on your government guidelines? And what kind of budget you're realistically thinking about of doing your wedding in. It is important to understand that during Corona we have additional fees like Corona handling fees, masks, sanitization procedures, and it is important to understand that these costs are additional to the cost that you're already spending on the wedding, and it is important to discuss this with your wedding planner. Preferably keep your functions outdoors so that there is lesser spread of Corona and not inside. It is also ideal to get a sanitization company on board in case the hotel is not providing sanitization on their own. If you are selecting a 5-star property, it is recommended that you select a hotel which is following sanitization protocols, which is sanitizing the venue post the decor at least 2 to 3 hours before that. Have to understand that the pandemic is not over, so don't try to push your guest list, and if you really are concerned about calling a certain number of people, then keep your wedding on hold for a year. The pandemic is not over, and if this is crucial for you to do the wedding during this time, it is important to follow the guidelines. You can call people in batches or divide your guest list among different functions. So if you can call separately for mehendi, separately for the wedding, for haldi, so that you can still call XYZ number of people but split the guest list among different functions. Also, with Corona has come technology where we are integrating Zoom calls and virtual live sessions to have more people watch your wedding. So you can always ask your videographer or photographer to do the same. Corona, I see beautiful changes which are happening. Brides and grooms are now opting for more sustainable decor. A lot of NGO integration is happening where you can actually source really meaningful, outstanding products which also kind of give back to the community, and a lot of couples and young couples are opting for that. Sustainable weddings are not only great for the environment, they are carbon foot friendly, less damage to the environment and ecosystem, and also in this current situation it's a good idea to kind of invest in something like that. So if you are a couple which looks forward to this is the time to do your wedding in that particular genre. It is also more eco-friendly and budget friendly. Apart from that, we are also seeing a lot of couples, and I would encourage this, that you recycle the floral wastage by companies like Robin Hood Army and India Wasted. All the food wastage, you can recycle the food with companies like India Wasted, and it's a great way to add some meaning to the wedding in the time of a pandemic. I also encourage that you talk about your budgets openly, talk about how you can bring in something which is more personalized and meaningful, because your guest lists have reduced. A more intimate experience can be created which couldn't have been created before, because Indian weddings are so fat and grand and huge. But this is the time to call people who actually mean something to you, and to make the experience extremely intimate, playing with the 5 senses and making it more meaningful than it could ever be. Key trends which are going to take place in the decor and planning space is going to be how personalized you make your weddings, how sustainable you make your weddings, and how you can add meaning and make it more personalized than it could ever be before. So don't get stressed. Realistically plan about things that are possible, things that are not possible. Ask your wedding planners about the properties before booking them, so that you know the restrictions that are involved, whether it is sound, light, number of people, number of vendors that are allowed, kind of protocols that the vendors have to follow also, because there might be additional costs that you are overlooking before booking a property. If in case you have one date, keep another date also in mind in case the cases rise and the government guidelines change. realistically, if you want to do a wedding during this particular time of corona and the pandemic, have realistic expectations, make your families have realistic expectations of what can and cannot be done. If you do want to do a wedding during the pandemic, hire professionals who can take away the stress from yourself and your family, and who can guide you how to go through this process. And also wear a mask, sanitize, watch your distance, and celebrate responsibly. So hoping that your celebrations go really well, and I'm with Miss Malini on things to do before you say I do. Bye.